Google Friendly means organizing it so that your DNA shows up everywhere, on your site, on other sites, on social networks, on every single place you can imagine being, with the same story. Because the story is going to change the way people think of you. Explosion of channels. Everyone gets their own channel. You have your own channel yet? Your own channel on YouTube with nothing but videos by you. Your own blog with nothing but writing by you. It used to be you had to get on a TV show so you could use part of their channel. But now everyone can have their own channel. Changes everything. Next idea is the idea of connecting people to one another. There's a charity based in the US called Kiva that is completely kicking the butt of every other charity online. Why? Because the United Way and the Salvation Army say, give me money, I'll figure out who to give it to. Kiva says, here's a whole bunch of people who need money, here's a bunch of whole people who have money, need each other. The same way PayPal said, here's a bunch of people who want to buy something, here's a bunch of people who want to sell something, meet each other. And if you can figure out how to be the middleman for transactions without being the owner of the transaction, whatever kind of transaction it is, you win. The next idea is the idea of who versus how many. If you've ever bought a trade show booth, if you've ever bought an ad, God forbid you ever bought a Super Bowl ad, you've asked the question, how many people? How many people are going to watch? How many people are going to be there? How many people are going to see my ad? How many people are going to hear my speech at the conference? In fact, that's irrelevant. That was a stand-in when we didn't know enough. Now what we care about is who's going to be there? Who's going to listen? How much permission do I have? There's a site in the States called Daily Candy. Are they in London? Yes, they're in London. So pretend you're a 23-year-old woman. Go to there, sign up. And what they will do is every day for the rest of your life, they will email you an anticipated, personal, and relevant newsletter about fashion and cafes and hip bars and new clothes. Guess what? The people who get it want to get it. There aren't a lot of them. How many isn't so big, but the who is brilliant. The who is perfect. Because if you open a trendy new boutique in London and they mention you, your store will be jammed for a month. That's how powerful they are. The company was started by a woman named Danny, who I know, in her living room. She sold it for $115 million US 6 months ago. Because the privilege, it's not a right, the privilege of talking to people who want to be talked to about something they want to be talked to about